Oh yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
live.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
We're on Twitch and YouTube right now.
Oh man, look at that.
Get the fuck up my face.
You said Twitch and the fly was like me too.
I'm twitching too.
I'm famous now.
Finally
Kill that
famous.
motherfucker. I think I missed in the intro as well that Manny is also a comedian.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Sometimes.
I do that sometimes.
How long have you been doing stand up? Well, yeah. How long you been doing-
2018 I started.
2018.
Yeah.
And were you just cruising until you took this break this year?
No.
No.
I quit every other month.
So why? Do you like love stand up? Do you
I
like
love
stand up?
stand-up so much. I love it so much, but then like I just get bored and I want to do other stuff. And then wrestling started to get real busy, and I just don't have time to. Comedy's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
The way I see it, like comedy will always be there. I can always go back and find a bar to talk about dick jokes. You know,
jokes at.
yeah, it'll be there. But I'm getting back into it.
Okay.
So
you got a roast coming up this Saturday, right?
Yeah. Is it this? Fuck.
It's this Saturday, dog.
That's all right.
This Saturday.
Yeah, dog.
Damn. Yeah, I got a roast battle against Dave Sheehan, and he's gonna kill me.
Yeah, this motherfucker's not prepared. I'm like, yo, dog.
I'm gonna wear a
sure?
suit, so at least if I die, I'm fine.
Just bury me right from there.
You excited about the battle? You feel like you ready? You feel like he's
No,
gonna kill you?
No, not even close.
no, I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking win that. Dave.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Whatever. No, I'm kidding. I love Dave so much, and it's gonna be real hard to be mean to him, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make him cry. So,
Okay.
because white tears are the best tears.
Yeah.
You know.
Tastes amazing.
Yeah, he tastes like
Not spicy.
that's the hope Obama was talking about. White tears.
How'd you meet Harry?
Shit, I met Harry. I went to one of my friend's house when I was like 15, and we were watching football, and Harry just walked in. He was friends with my friend's older brother. And he just walked in. And he's like, "Oh, y'all watching the game?" We were like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Who's playing?" I was like, "The Cowboys." He's like, "Oh, I like the Cowboys." I was like, "Cool." And then we became friends.
Now we friends.
Now we friends.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
You like wrestling? I like wrestling too. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was it. I think I was wearing like a Stone Cold t-shirt. He's like, "Oh, I like wrestling."
Oh yeah, that motherfucker loved you.
Wrestling guys.
Oh yeah, this is my fucking friend. I'm stealing him.
I should have been like, "Oh, was that?" I thought it was a Bible verse. I thought this was in the New Testament.
Yeah. I don't know what this shit means, but you know.
I don't know. I'll just do it.
We're here now.
What is he? He's praising, I think. I thought he was like, "Praise be to Allah" or something, you know?
That'd be fucking dope.
Well, it was really this. You know?
Praise the Lord.
Wait, you tell me those weren't thumbs ups?
Bang,
He
bang,
wasn't like,
fucking
"Good
communion
job.
cup together.
Give me a good job."
Give me a Jesus Christ.
Can I get a hallelujah?
We got Christ, a Savior, Messiah, another Christ,
Miracles, apostles, virgins, crosses.
Holy shit. Oh, speaking of which, like, what do you think about the Connecticut comedy scene? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just starting up? Does it have potential? Does it see it going nowhere?
I think it's all of it.
Dang.
I think
Everything?
it's all of it. Yeah, you get a little bit of all of it.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I think there's a lot of different comedy.
Right.
Like there's
Yeah.
like when you go to New York,
Deep sigh.
when you go to New York,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like the same type of comedy because everybody's like, this is what works in New York, so I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Whereas in Connecticut, truthfully, no one's fucking really watching us.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get to
right.
try more,
You can
and you
experiment.
just do weird shit, and then you find what works, and then it blows up.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of good comedians, good comics.
I feel like Connecticut is the perfect place to do that because you get a wide array of rooms type of thing. So you have
You have an
really white
eclectic
rooms.
bunch of rooms.
Yeah, you get white, black, Spanish, hood, suburban, rich, poor, all types of shit. It's like in any type of room, you can get a mix, or you could just get all one, and you could just practice your shit there.
Or you can get a whole room of backs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a good one. You walk in, you get on stage, you're like, "Hey, everybody," and you just go ahead, backs.
Well, I came to watch the game. Shut up.
You're like, "Cool."
Oh, it's like at a bar or something.
Me too, man. I did.
Yeah. So my mom, right?
How do you deal with that? Like, You just do it. It's
I
going.
got the microphone.
Yeah, so
Like I got it.
just do my time regardless.
I'm just gonna do it, and I want to watch the game too. So
So I'm like, yeah, that's all.
the faster y'all pay attention, the faster we can get back to being like, damn, the Jets suck.
Damn, dog, you had to do that.
Oh wait, are you a Jets fan?
Yes.
Oh,
Sucks for y'all, right?
Suck.
Nah, they want to know.
Every year sucks for us.
Nah, but that was crazy though.
That's
Like,
not true. The Sanchez years were,
Butt fumble? Yo, don't do that.
hey, back-to-back AFC Championship games.
We didn't win shit.
But you went there,
We went.
and that's further than anyone else has brought y'all. So
What, Joe Namath years?
if you think about it, in the last 10 years, the best quarterback y'all had was Mark Sanchez. The winningest quarterback was Mark Sanchez.
That was a fluke. I don't hear that shit.
Back-to-back?
Every it's a fluke. every time somebody says like, "Oh, y'all did good in the draft. Y'all picked up this play," I'm like, "Just wait.
just give us some time.
Give it a second, man. This one only took one game.
Jets going
First
Jet.
game, right?
Jets going fucking
Jets going
first fucking game. First 4 plays. Nigga tears his AC. No, what is it? Fuck ACL.
I think
Something.
it was
Achilles.
Achilles. Something he need to walk. That shit.
Plus
just
he like
snaps.
and he like 40.
There's 2 guarantees in life. The Jets going Jet,
Yeah.
and the Knicks going
Oh,
Nick.
Nick. Yeah.
Those are the
Every
facts.
Fucking year. Now,
So he ain't never coming back, right?
no. Granted, he said if the Jets make the playoffs, he's possibly coming back. Then he went to the same surgeon that Kobe went to, and Kobe came back.
But how old was Kobe when that happened?
Kobe was in the
Kobe
later
was
stages.
older already.
Yeah, he was like
Yeah, it
late
was toward the
30s.
end.
Yeah,
I think it was like
30s.
37.
So he's
Yeah,
40.
it
I
was
just-
like
37.
You just know it's like the older you are, the harder it is for you to come back from some of those.
He
Yeah,
walked.
it was like
He walked the fuck
2 or
off
3 years before
after
Kobe
those 2
retired.
free throws with a ruptured Achilles.
Yeah, exactly.
Built
So-
different.
Different.
Aaron Rodgers couldn't throw a ball.
Yeah,
1 foot.
motherfucker ran up and down the court.
he did. He got there.
He got
and
there.
then walked off.
Then walked off on nigga.
Different.
Didn't like the following year LeBron got carried off because he had heat exhaustion.
I don't remember. It was a couple people. I remember Paul Pierce got carried off or some shit like that.
Oh, he got crossed up though.
Nah, that nigga said he
Talking
had
about that
diarrhea later on. Or some shit.
Shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
some wild-
I
That's
carried him
funny.
off
You
from
made-
diarrhea?
You made someone carry you with diarrhea?
I think he faked the injury because he had to go to the bathroom so bad. So he, didn't wanna-
So he had somebody carry him
I
off
have-
to like.
I have always wondered, do you call like a timeout if you got to go?
I don't know.
I mean,
Are you allowed, like if you're sitting on the bench, right? Like you're not the starter,
Yeah.
right? If
Oh,
you're on
fuck
the,
no.
if you're on the bench
No.
and that hot dog you had at the 7-Eleven last night
Correct.
comes back,
Damn.
do you just go like, hey, I gotta-
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you on the bench, you could just
You
leave.
just leave. They ain't gonna really know.
But like
right?
a start, like LeBron could be like, "Hey, yo, take me out."
I got poop.
Run straight to the back.
bro, I got poop.
Yeah, good.
Steph Curry, Draymond could do that shit. Yo, TT, yo.
Time
I
out.
feel like Draymond would just walk off.
Yeah.
Leave.
Like Draymond's not even calling a timeout. He's
like-
just,
He's like, y'all figure it out.
He's gonna punch the kid in the second row and then go take a shit.
Hey, coach, got my butt. Take me out. Where's the worst place you performed
The worst place I performed.
in all of your years of doing comedy?
God, there's been some doozies. There's been some backwood Massachusetts towns.
Sundown towns are just
I mean, probably. Probably. Worst place I ever performed. Probably my first time was in a redneck bar. And it was an open mic. And but it was an open mic for music. And it was country music. And yeah, the whole story was a nightmare because it was my first time doing stand-up. There was no one else doing stand-up, just me. And the guy was like, all right, I got to bring you on because the crowd's not having fun. And I'm like, they ain't going to get it.
the fuck am I gonna do?
And then he like brought me up and he's like telling them I'm like this hot new comic. I've been tearing it up. You can see me all over. And I'm like, bro.
Fucking liar.
I'm like, dude, I don't even know how to hold a microphone. And yeah, that was pretty shitty because it
Set
was
you
just
up for failure.
Yeah, it was just a shitty ass bar. The coolest spot I performed in though was a strip club.
Damn.
I can't wait to do that.
That ruled.
I can't wait to
That
do
ruled. I didn't know what to do if I could touch the pole or not. And
Do you want to?
I think I think you want to.
well, because here's the thing, because the crowd was all around,
Yeah.
and like I didn't know how to turn. I had never been on stage
I'd have been on
at a club.
Well,
Well, so I didn't want to just touch it. So I asked the dancers who were there, and I was like, "Can I touch it?" Because like I
context.
I didn't know if you had to work up to touching the pole, like if you had to like use practice poles or something. And it was divided. One girl said, "No, don't you dare!
Why not?
You didn't earn it." And then another girl was like, go for it. So I leaned on it. I didn't use my hands.
You want to touch the Pope? Take your shirt off.
They weren't sanitary. They were. That was also in Massachusetts.
Don't they wipe the poles down before they get up there anyway?
Maybe.
Yep.
Nigga, it's a towel. It's not like cleaner. No shit
Yeah,
like that.
it's
they just make it like less slippery.
It's
I
a
guess.
dry towel.
It's a dry fucking towel. You're just spreading germs from one bitch to the next. Same germs Rocket got, same one Sapphire got. So it's all the same stripper pole. We all collecting this same ass dirty money niggas threw on the floor.
True.
Putting in my ass crack. All this sweaty cocaine money on me. Niggas doing drugs, blowing smoke in my face. You think the pole is clean?
Fecal matter everywhere.
I made sure they Venmo me though. Like I didn't want to touch any cash. Like deposit, please.
Yeah, you just sitting there right over.
No, I got
Electronically.
Venmo. You know what? Don't even touch my phone. Just scan it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just scan, please.
Right. How long did it take you to get paid from comedy?
Like paid how much though?
Yeah.
Just any
Like
amount.
an actual pay? Because
Like,
I did
like you went somewhere, did a spot, got paid. Like I didn't expect. Like even
I think
$5, $10 gas money.
Pat put me on a show in New York City when I was like 7 months in, and I thought I was big shot.
Yeah.
I was like, I fucking made it.
Fucking made it.
I was like, Mom,
Quit your job.
we moving.
No more
We
spam
made-
sandwiches, man. I got
No,
this.
Ma, we got bread now. You don't got to put the spam between your hands. But like, I remember I brought like 6 of my friends there, and there were 7 people in the audience, including my 6
Oh
friends.
shit.
So Pat was like, "Hey man, you're gonna go last." I was like, "Oh shit, I'm a headliner."
Headliner.
I was like, "Oh shit, I'm
Fucking
making
made
it.
it.
I was like, "How much time you want me to do?" He goes, 15 minutes. I was like,
Easy.
"Got it." I had 7. Maybe. But luckily, like, it was all my friends. So, like, they laughed, and I was like, yes, I'm so good at this. And I think Pat gave me, like, $20, and I was like, I'm never working again.
Yeah.
Never. And I don't think I got paid again for, like, 2 years doing comedy.
Yeah, I can imagine that shit. I was just thinking, like, I envy the people that can go to mics, you know, do their open mic stage time and just go home and just not worry about going to work. I envy them. Maybe they live with their mom. Maybe they get paid off of comedy or whatever.
Something, yeah.
I envy them motherfuckers. Because having to go to work and knowing I don't want to be here and I just want to work on my craft sucks.
Yeah.
Whenever I haven't been to an open mic. I haven't been on a stage in, like, 2 months. But, like, whenever I would leave an open mic, I go, why am I doing this? Why do I still do this?
But there's different reason why people don't do open mics. What's your reason? Like, other than being bored, is it just like a dick swinging contest? Because it's just other comedians there, and it's like it's just not many
Because I
patrons
don't really
at open
care.
mics.
I don't really care about the other comedians at an open mic outside of, like, oh, I haven't seen that dude in a while.
Yeah,
Because, like, it's just practice.
yeah. But how do you know what works if they're not responding to it?
I go to the open mics to hear it.
Oh,
Because usually I'll write my shit out and then I'm like, okay, I got to hear how this sounds.
Gotcha.
And then I'll say it. And then, like, you pay attention to, like, the little things. If I say a word and someone goes, what? I'm like, okay, I got to focus on that.
Yeah.
But mostly it's just to hear and, like, to see if my wording is right.
Yeah.
Because I don't, like, a lot of people go to open mics and they're like, oh, no one laughed. It's comics.
Yeah.
They're not going to laugh
They're
at
not
you
gonna laugh
because
at
they're
you.
working
They're
on
working
their
their own
shit.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
they're in their own zone.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care what you're saying. Like, they care if you say something that's borderline racist, and they're like, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You're never going to say that on a show, but I like that.
I like
Like, but, like, yeah, just go for practice or, just to hang out.
Yeah, that's what I do. I rarely go to open mics and perform.
What open mics are you going to?
I do Riverwalk Social. I used to do Stress Factory, but I got tired of paying that $5. Wherever Pat does an open mic, I usually go.
Yeah.
I used to do the one in Waterbury until I think he opened up a new one. Matter of fact, fuck is his name? I don't know people's names. Black dude. I think his name's Jordan, maybe. But
Jordan Carl?
yeah,
Yeah. He had a dope open mic.
Velvet Libations.
Velvet Libations was the coolest
Yeah.
fucking spot.
That one closed, but then he opened up another one somewhere in Waterbury I haven't been to.
Did you go to the Polish Club?
No, what's that?
He had I think before Velvet Libations, he was running one in Bristol at like a Polish club.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. Oh, y'all got Puerto Ricans out here?
What about
That's crazy. That's insane. But yeah, it was like in this Polish club, and like it was. I think it might have been every week or maybe every other week, but like once a month they would have like cornhole tournaments in the other room.
Yeah.
So like we'd be doing comedy, and then the other room you hear somebody be like, "Yeah, get that hole!"
So my girl said to me, never.
Sick nigga. I've been to Buddha Joe's once.
Oh, the Nook is awesome.
Yeah.
It's just so far.
As far as fuck,
but it's
man.
one of the best open mics if like you want to get a reaction.
Yeah.
Like if you want to know if this is going to work at a crowd,
Yeah.
go to the Nook because there's a lot of comics there, but mostly audience.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about there. It's like the actual patrons there.
People who actually want to see comedy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they know they're gonna see some comics, so they'll go.
And
it's
damn,
just
when you
not-
go there and the list is like 40 deep, you're going to see all the comedy.
everybody.
You're going to see the good ones.
And
You're
the
going to see
robot.
the bad ones. You're going to see the why you picking up a microphone ones.
Yeah, I've seen a couple at Park City Comedy.
You gonna see
at
the-
Dangles?
You're going to see the white guy who just wanted to say something racist
Yeah.
and see if he's going to get hit for it.
Like he just wanted to tell a story, and he thought it was hilarious, and it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it. I love bad comedy.
That's what I go for. I go to a lot of open mics just to laugh at shit that no one's laughing at because I love to see bombs, and it's fucking hilarious to me. I told that to one of my boys, Andrew. I was like, yeah, I just go to laugh at y'all, and y'all shit don't be funny. I'm just being honest. Like, yeah, I work on my shit at home a lot of times. Maybe like if someone asks me like, yo, you gonna sign up for the list? I'm like, all right, I'll sign up. Whatever.
Have you been at or like a show or just doing comedy and you do a joke and someone goes, "Aw."
No, not yet.
Oh, Bendito, he tried.
Like, oh.
I'm on stage, but there is this younger comic. He's like a teenager or something like that. I think he's like 15, 16 or something like that. He said a joke, and I guess it didn't go over well with the people in back, and they were just like, "Oh, it was like
He's trying.
Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, it was like you can't
Little
disparage
baby.
it. Like
Yeah.
you grown, nigga, fuck you. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
dead silence, but like a kid, you got to give him some type of encouragement. Like,
You
all
try.
right,
Keep
baby,
going,
yeah,
baby.
Nah, man, don't coddle the youth. Fuck them.
yeah, fuck him.
Fuck them.
Hold on.
That ain't hit. Get funny, son. I also think people forget comedy subjective.
Yeah.
True.
Because like if you don't like it, don't mean it's not funny. It's just
just
really
not
not
for
for you.
you.
But there are some people that are
Just generally not funny.
Yeah.
Like some people just do not funny. Like there's famous people who are just not funny. Yeah. And it's like you found your crowd. You found your niche. You got a thought, man. Who's not funny?
Amanda Seals.
Who?
Amanda Seals.
I don't know who that is.
Good.
She is a black comic. She's been doing it for stand up. I don't know how long she's been doing, but she's been doing like comedic acting for a while. Very opinionated. Very.
All right, I gotta Google this.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen her before.
Yeah,
like,
I'm pretty sure
probably
you've seen
Cause
her
she's
before.
cause she's just been an actor for a long time. Since she was
Activist.
like a
What was her
young
name again?
kid. Amanda Seals.
Amanda Seals.
Used to be Amanda Diva. She was
A blogger.
a blogger and like VMA. Yeah, you know her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas got specials.
She was
I'm
an MTV VJ.
Yeah, VJ. That's what the word I was couldn't think of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, a lot of motherfuckers. That's just
Yeah, but then again, like everyone just thinks they can do comedy.
Yeah.
Like everyone like retires from something. They're like,
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna do a comic now.
I'm gonna do a one man show. Like,
who else do I think is not funny?
Tiffany Haddish not funny to me.
She's never been funny to me.
think
I mean,
she's
like
cool.
back in the day, Comic View days, she might have.
She
had a
said
couple
one.
jokes.
You know how they say people have a joke that you remember.
The
She
signature
said
joke, yeah.
one thing that was funny as fuck to me. She said nuts look like elephant knees. That shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck. She
I'm
said
not
they be
too
so.
familiar with the knees of elephants. Though.
But I know how
see
my
nipples.
nuts looking. That's funny.
Yeah. And she kind of constructed a joke where she was like, you know, she'll just look at balls and they'll move by herself. I was like, she kind of right. She said to me so majestic. They'd be like, hey, where you going? I was like, yo, that was funny.
There's a couple motherfuckers with Netflix specials. I was like, I checked them out because they was on Netflix. I ain't check them out because I thought you was funny.
And I remember when a comedy special meant something,
Yeah.
and it wasn't just like being put out.
The HBO days.
Yeah.
Like, they actually meant something. If you got a special on HBO, you was the fucking man.
Yeah.
I remember when Kings of Comedy first came on. That was the first comedy set I saw in the movie theater. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
these motherfuckers is somebody. But then I found out like, oh, Carlin did that, or Eddie Murphy did that, or Pryor did that. I was like, oh shit, I'm late to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of bad motherfuckers out here. When I took that class, it's a lot of bad motherfuckers out here.
You took a class
Yeah, cause
at Stress?
yeah, I did that shit.
How was that?
It was horrible.
Okay.
I only took it because I knew I was gonna either meet some people or I was gonna find like I
Yeah,
was
what
gonna,
are they-
like I was gonna get some jokes out of it.
So yeah, I
Like I didn't take it to learn comedy.
I got the people like talking about comedy classes like after I was already in it, and I was like, you can learn this? I'm like, what are you?
Nah,
What is that? What goes into a comedy class?
And then they taught nothing. They taught us absolutely nothing. They just gave us like, I guess, getting over your fear of getting on stage and actually writing out your joke. They'll give you suggestions of how to structure it, or you could change this word or change this phrase, say this before you say this joke type of shit. It wasn't actual like learning how to be funny, timing, cadences, nothing. It was just bullshit.
You pay for it?
I did.
Huh.
I did. Luckily, the guy, one of the guys that ran the class I worked with at the post office, so he gave me a discount. So I was like, all right, cool. So I thought I had to see him at work. Like, hey, you gonna sign up for my class?
Wait, hold
I was
on.
like,
Hold on. Was it Mott's?
Mott's, yeah.
Fucking Mott's.
Yeah.
Fucking Mott's,
Yeah.
dude. Mott's rules.
Yeah, Mott's the fucking man. And then the crazy shit about the class, like they presented it where like, all right, we got these 3 comedians, we got Mott's, we got this woman, and we got Andrew Kennedy. And then Andrew Kennedy went on a fucking cruise somewhere. And I was like, all right,
Wait, Andrew Kennedy.
Andrew Kennedy, this guy named Andrew Kennedy.
No, I'm thinking Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind. I was like, wait, Malibu's Most Wanted was teaching you?
So that's how they advertised
Hold
it. It was
on.
like, oh, they got fucking 50 years of experience between all of them. I
then
was
he-
like, okay, cool.
And then he
I'm
went
gonna
on the
learn
cruise
something.
and said, all right, so
Then
The
we got
motherfucker said, I
7
got
years.
shows I can't be here. And that's how I met Pat, because they brought Pat in.
And they're like, all right, we got 7 years of comedy between us.
2 weeks of
And
comedy.
then Pat was like, I don't give a fuck. He was like, I'll sit here and hear these horrible jokes. And then, Pat laughed at a couple of my shit. He was like, I like you. I was like, hell yeah. Fuck it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I made it. Fucking established comedian laughed at me.
That is so fucking funny.
It was fucking horrible. I don't think anybody. It might be 2 people from that class that are still doing comedy. Ray was in the class. Ray was doing comedy before that.
Did he take the class?
Yeah, he was in the class, every fucking class. I don't know why.
Was he
took it.
working at Stress? Did they do that? They did that at Stress, right?
Yeah.
I think he was working at Stress at that time.
Then why did he pay? For
I think he was just, he paid. Oh, I hope he didn't pay
I
for
hope.
it.
I don't know.
Yo,
but
if Stress made him pay for their comedy class
I
and
didn't
he
know
was
Ray
an
was working
employee,
there.
that's crazy.
like, only person I actually
That's
saw
wild.
working there was Matt. If anybody else worked there, I did not know them.
Yeah, Matt.
That was
Does he still work there? I think he still works there sometimes.
Maybe,
He moonlights.
maybe, but yeah, we took that class. Out of the 10, 11 people that were in that class, maybe like 3 of them still do it.
Interesting.
That I see.
Is Bible dude still doing it?
Who? But yeah, he does. He does.
Like,
It's this guy named
Bible
Ryan. Nobody likes him.
What's it? Wait, hold on. His name is Baba Doo.
No,
Nah. I went to go see their show and I forgot what the bit was. He's like ripping the Bible in half,
Yeah.
ripping
He
pages out the Bible.
freestyled
Oh.
and crowd worked his entire set.
But
I
it
thought
was-
we were doing stage names.
Nah. He just I didn't know the dude's name, but
Okay.
His,
okay.
It
name,
was-
his name was Ryan DeYoung.
it was interesting.
And he
Oh, I know, Ryan. He hung himself at a Dangles mic.
yes,
He hung himself, and I went, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
He hung
he
himself.
He was
He took the he was holding the mic, and he was. I don't remember the joke, but then he like threw it over a thing, and then
Oh, he
like
really
wrapped
did
it
it.
around, and he's like, and I went,
What?
yeah. He told a joke where he talked about a suicide. He talked about rape. He talked about molestation. He talked about his own rape.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Ryan's wild.
That's a lot more information. That explains a lot.
He talked about being fondled by somebody.
But that expl-
Was it his priest?
Nah, he called him like Hard Dick Mike or Long Dick
Oh
Mike or some
my
guy like
God.
that. He takes dark comedy. I've never seen no shit like this before in my life, and I love this motherfucker for it because I was like, I don't know where in the world I could have seen this, but
Wait a
here.
minute,
I'm telling you, he's calm. Like he took a sabbatical way longer than you did. Like he was going for like 6-7 months. I was texting him, I was like, yo, you alive? Because he was talking about all that suicide shit. I was
challenge accepted.
like, yo, are you okay?
I'm never coming back.
he just wouldn't text me back. I was like, damn. And then he just
Oh,
popped
shit.
up on the scene one day promoting the show. I think he went to do like improv or something like that.
Like the Crow, he just came back.
He just
for
came
one
back
night-
out of nowhere.
for one night of stand up.
But he hosts like comedy shows in like New Haven and that whole area, New
Fuck
Haven
yeah.
County.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go see him again because I don't know if he's still doing the same brand of comedy.
Probably.
I hope so.
It's wild.
He's gonna find a crowd.
Yeah,
He's gonna find a niche, bro. You gonna have a Netflix special by the end of next year, dude.
He gonna go to a some shit's called.
Wait till my Pluto TV special drops, dude. Shit
on Tubi right now.
Listen, I've seen Tubi movies. I can make a special on there. Okay,
Crazy,
Yeah.
nigga.
Take this footage right here and put it on Tubi.
it's better. The quality's too good. The quality's
This
too
is
good.
too good to be on our channel.
This wasn't filmed on a Motorola Razr.
Right.
On a sidekick. I don't even think we just had cameras. Did they? They might have.
I fuck with dark comedy, but I'm not a fan of saying shit just to say shit for a reaction.
Like the shock value
There's
of it.
gotta
Yeah,
be
just-
a point.
No
Yeah.
structure, just
Shock.
blurting shit out. It's just
Yeah.
like, my nigga, like, come on, man. Like, you could have been a little more creative than that.
Yeah, structured.
That just shows me that your intelligence to the joke is not there.
I like dark comedy because I find that humor helps me get over things that bother me or help me deal with trauma. Like I find comedy, like you try to find the funny part of everything, but some shit's just not.
Yeah, it's
funny.
not. Like,
That's all comedians. We're all broken and battered somehow.
yeah,
Just
like,
so perpetually sad all the time.
I don't think I found one comedian that's like,
Genuinely happy.
yeah, like inside.
No, because then you won't be doing comedy.
yeah, right. But everybody got something in their past that they just make funny. Like, even me, like, with my mom, when I told her she used to be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously. Like,
But everybody has stories like that. It's
Yeah,
just
like-
like you don't decide to do comedy.
yeah, like I said, what the fuck I say over here? I said like, cause every night she used to kiss me good night, right? And I used to smell it on her breath. I swear to
You
God,
woke
I
up with a
thought.
hangover?
Nah, I swear to God. Nah, but I used to smell it so much. I swear I thought it was Chanel No. 5. That's what it smelled like. That's what it smelled like. That's what I thought.
That's what that smells like?
No, that was Seagram 7.
Yeah.
7 and 7.
Jack Daniels number 7, nigga.
Oh man.
Oh, see, that's funny though.
That was Boone's
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, like it's shit like that I understand, but just to say, oh, raping, and it's like,
Yeah.
wait, where's the point?
Where's the
it
joke?
going?
Yeah,
I want him to do comedy too. This motherfucker.
Yeah. I can't write
Dude,
no
I
joke.
think everyone should try it one time.
Yeah.
Just do it one time.
You just gotta get over the fear.
I have no concept of how to write a joke though.
No one
I
does.
have no idea. How to
No
do
one
that.
does. It just comes to you.
Hesh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you listen back to the shit you said on an episodic basis, you can make 5 minutes out of something. Just by the dumb shit. Sometimes I think he's autistic because he has like
Like he could paint.
genius level shit, and he
Like,
just say,
like he's a painter.
yeah, like he just wild. Like he'll say some genius level shit, and then be like, "No, I was just saying it." I'd be like, "Yeah, that's fucking genius." Like he said some shit about Jamaicans one time, like they run faster because of the sun or some shit. Fucking hilarious.
They're like Superman. They
Like,
get the
yeah,
power
yeah,
from the
they
red
like
sun,
Superman.
and then
Like,
they're.
that's why they win every race. The sun powers them and shit. I was like, it's fucking genius.
That's why Usain Bolt suntans in the winter. He just sits in the sun.
This nigga's a genius, but for some reason
That's
he
so
just
funny.
won't. He has autistic levels of genius.
He's a savant.
He's a fucking savant. Now, did you start Park City Comedy as like a way for you to do open mics, or you just didn't, or you just saw a gap in open mics?
There was no open mics outside of Stress Factory in Bridgeport, and I was like, why not? And I'm from Bridgeport, which is the Park City, and raised from New York, which has Grand Central, and I was like, this just makes sense.
Park in the city.
Park City Comedy, and then he's been holding it down heavy, getting us stuff in New York.
Yeah.
We were running like regular shows in New York, and then it just got kind of hectic trying to get people to get out to the
From
city.
here to out there, yeah.
Yeah, it was such a pain in the ass.
Pain, yeah.
And then like he wasn't living in the city at the time, so promoting in the city was just
Yeah.
you would have
yeah.
to do it day of. Like day
Yeah.
of, you're running around barking.
Hey, you want to see a show? You want to?
Which you're running around barking with the 17 other guys trying
Doing
to
the
get
same-
people to go to the 37 other comedy clubs
In New York, yeah.
in New York. But yeah, it was just like a way to have fun with, my friends and just do different comedy.
Yeah, just bullshit.
Yeah, just fuck around.
What would make you not bored? Just like living life and having some shit to talk about, or just
Yeah, that was a big part of it because I was just literally doing shows, going to open mics, and going to work. Like there was no life happening. So what am I going to write about? The drive to the open mic?
I was in my car and
Yeah.
yeah.
So now
the light turned up.
I got wrestling. I got the podcast. I got 3 fucking cats that I'd trade for a one-legged dog. Fucking cool.
So now that you're bored with comedy, are you just finding things to do like the podcast? Like, did that come out of boredom, or you always want to do it?
I'm just constantly creating and writing different things. I have like probably 4 comic books that I've started writing. A book I started writing, a TV show I started writing. I never finish, but I just have all these like half ideas.
Like, hey,
yeah,
it's a concept.
And I'm like, yeah, I could do this. And then I'm like, oh, but this other thing, I could do this too.
It sounds like ADHD, dog.
Yeah,
it might be, but I'm Puerto Rican. That was I just couldn't sit still. They had to hit me harder. You don't need medicine. You just need to fucking listen. Yeah. And it's like, Mom, I don't know how. I can't. What do you want me to do?
God damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love making stuff. Also, I just like making people laugh. Like, if I can make someone's day a little bit better, I'm cool. I don't give a shit. I don't care about really nothing else. That's also the thing. I don't really care about a lot of stuff. To me, nothing matters. Everything's a temporary thing. You can only control how you react to things, not anything else. So why make it a negative thing?
Sound like somebody we know? Sound like somebody we know?
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. Yeah.
What?
That's you, nigga.
Like if I get a flat tire, like I can sit there and be like, oh, my fucking day sucks.
Yeah.
Or I can just change the fucking tire and go about my day. I'm not going to sit there and just be upset. Like, whatever.
Nah, sometimes it's shit come at an inopportune time, though.
Yeah, it does.
But what are you going to do?
Change the tire.
Exactly. You just deal with it.
Yeah.
You getting mad doesn't help.
Yeah.
The tire's still blown, nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like I'm trying to get better at all that stuff and get a hold of my mental health and shit. And I feel like that too. Like it ran away from me for a while I was doing comedy. Like I stopped really taking care of me, and I was too focused on making sure other people liked me that I kind of stopped liking me. And I just wanted to get back to liking me and having fun. And I haven't had as much fun as I've been having with wrestling. It's so fun, like getting to write like storylines and promos and coming up with like silly shit for them to do and do like figuring out like, because my favorite thing about doing commentary is the company is with 4 of my best friends, like 4 of my best friends on the planet, and that's who edits it. So I know when I'm on commentary, they're gonna listen back to this. So how can I make sure they're gonna crack up while they're editing this and be like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Yeah.
But still also make it about the wrestling and shit. Like,
got it.
Like there was this one guy who wrestled on Saturday. He came out with like this denim jacket with patches and writing all over it. And the guy he wrestled's character is a substitute teacher. I was like, yo. He was at Evander James. He was at the Brewport show, the Two Roads show. And the guy he was wrestling was Red Sawyer. He's like this punky dude. And I was like on commentary. I was like, yo, Red Sawyer looks like the desk in detention everybody signs. Like, because I know when they hear that on commentary, they're going to laugh at it. Like, and it's just so fun because I love wrestling. I've loved this since I was a kid. And now I get to be behind the scenes and make kids feel the way I felt as a kid.
Right.
And getting them mad is awesome. Like when they yell, like watching the wrestlers yell at a kid or rip a sign. Oh, I love it so much. I'm so fucked. It's the best.
Now, a comedian that we recently had on the show, he actually, I guess, transitioned out of stand-up, and I guess like he's like a playwright now or like a script writer or something like that. Ooh. Do you ever see yourself putting stand-up down?
No.
No.
I'll step away, but I'll never stop.
Okay.
I love it. It's so fun. It's they say it all the time. It's the last true form of art, like the outlaw art.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want on stage. It just has to be funny first.
Yeah.
You can say whatever the hell you want, but it has to be funny first. Because once you get the funny out, they're laughing. They don't care what you say after that. But if you start off with some wild shit, you've dug yourself in a hole. And I don't know. I know some comics who will just go and like they'll dig themselves into a hole
because they like to do that
just to come back out of it. And I'm like, I'm not.
That's not how you do that.
I don't know if it's that I'm not that good or if I just don't have that confidence. But I just want you to like me when I'm up there. Like I just want you to be like, oh, that guy is nice.
Is that your brand of comedy, the nice guy comedy, or just
I just
whatever?
I don't know,
whatever you find funny is just
yeah. Because the way I see it, like when I'm writing jokes and stuff, like if you're writing and you're not laughing while you're writing, throw the joke away.
Right.
Because if it makes you laugh, it's gonna make someone else laugh.
Right.
And that's how I do it. Sometimes it doesn't hit and you just figure it out or you throw it away. But I like to try and go back to like old jokes that I tried when I first started.
And rework them.
And then now I'm like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing with this.
Yeah.
Like this, you had gold here, boy, but you was just dumb.
Yeah, I have the footage of my first stand up. I never look at that shit.
Oh, no. Watch it.
I can't.
Watch it.
It's
You like bad comedy.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than your first stand-up, dude.
I can replay. I remember it vividly, and I remember it, and I can replay it in my head. I don't need a
No.
visual.
You remember what you want to remember. You need to watch it.
Actually see it.
Because I thought so fondly of my first set, and then I watched it, and I went,
Oh,
this is what baby feet is like.
This is fucking horrible.
This is crazy.
Oh man.
And then I did that, and I didn't do comedy for a year because I just didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
And then Stress Factory opened up. So I did one open mic, and then no idea where to go after that. Didn't even know there was a comedy scene in Connecticut. I thought you literally had to go to New York or LA. I thought that was it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I guess I got to transfer
get a new job.
to LA.
LA, here I come.
What post office can I go to? Like, where can I go?
Do you feel like it's oversaturated now with open mics and comedians?
Nah.
It's just the right balance right now.
Nah, I think there can always be more.
Yeah.
It's more opportunities, more spots. Comedy's for everybody. So there should be spots for everybody. Everyone should be able to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't see how motherfuckers go to like multiples every night and they don't be close together. Like, I don't know how they hit them shits.
Gotta love it.
Plan them out. Yeah.
You gotta, and also it's easier when you go with people.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm riding out to the Nook, most of the time my girl comes with me because she's from Massachusetts. So when we go to the Nook, she can see like her friends that she doesn't see all the time.
Yeah.
Or like I'll hit up another comic like, hey, I'm going to the Nook tonight. You want to come? And we'll just ride out. And I love riding with comics.
Yeah.
I love a good comedy ride.
Right. Then, if you get done with that, you might ride to somewhere in Hartford if they
Yeah.
got an open mic or something like that.
Yeah. But it's just, I live in Bridgeport, so everything's so
Far.
fucking far.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Fucking far.
so like I don't even go. It's just because like it's so far. Like I don't want to drive to the Elbow Room on a Thursday. I got to be up at 5 to work the next day,
That's
dude.
why I said I envy those motherfuckers who don't have jobs. Because they get to do whatever they want and get back and just go right to sleep and do the same shit the next day.
Do whatever they got to do after.
But like I know when I first started, like sleep, I didn't know what sleep was.
Yeah.
I was going to everything. I was driving. You were like, my first 2.5 years of comedy, if you told me that you had a stage and a mic, I'm there. I'll go. I remember driving like 4.5 hours both ways for 5 minutes because I could have won $100.
Yeah.
Like, and I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. Someone's gonna see me. I didn't win the $100, but I got 2 shows.
Yeah.
So like, it's worth it, but it's just a journey.
That's rough.
I hear those stories, and I always think I'm not doing too much. Like, I'll hear like the Kevin Hart story, and he'll say something like he used to drive from Philly to New York every Friday or every day or something like that. 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and as long as he could perform, he would do that. I'm like, how do you it's gas, it's the wear and tear on your car. Like, how the fuck do you do that? Like all these
Steve Harvey was living in his car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hit 3 open mics a day.
Yeah.
How, yo?
Yeah, you gotta
Sacrifice
sacrifice
something.
something.
Yeah, but
You gotta
also-
sacrifice something.
But also in the city. Have you gone to the city for mics yet?
No.
All right. So in New York City,
It's
the
like
open
everywhere,
mics
right?
start at like 1 p.m.
Yep.
and they go till 2 a.m. There's
Yeah, you can
open
just take,
mics
like, subways.
that you can just hit. Not even, dude.
You
The
just
last
go
time I went to the city for open mics, we hit 4 in walking distance.
Yeah.
There's just, it's there.
New York
If you-
is everywhere, right?
Yeah, you just, and we could do that here. You just need spots. There's just not spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In New York, everywhere's a comedy club because everywhere has a creepy basement someone's probably got
That's facts.
murdered in.
It's a murder basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
I
had a
love the murder basements.
because the most open mics are in the 860 area
Yeah.
that I noticed.
There's not many in the 203. There's Park City. There's I think there's like 2 or 3 in Norwalk.
Stress factor, right?
Stress Factory, Bridgeport,
Press Factory.
and fuck them because they make you pay.
Oh.
And then they got a 2-drink minimum. Like, how the fuck you gonna charge somebody to
It's
get
one of
in?
the things, I get it though. Like I
You
get
gotta
it
get
because
business.
they're a business and they have to make money.
Yeah. Ain't there like a franchise
But
type thing too?
the problem is they don't advertise that to non-comics. So not only are you going to the Stress open mic, and not to knock it because I started at Stress and and I have a lot of good friends who work Stress regularly, but you don't advertise it to regular people. So you have an open mic that's mostly comics that you charge and they have to buy stuff. So they're already kind of annoyed. At least if you told me, all right, come to the Stress open mic, it's $5, comics pay $2.
Yeah, something like that.
Or something. But you have an audience, nobody will have a problem with paying or buying 2 drinks because fuck it, I'm at the bar, I'm gonna have a beer anyway. Like that's why I don't really mind the 2 drink minimum thing because I'm gonna be
you can buy
thirsty.
a drink while you're waiting anyway.
I'm gonna be thirsty. But
but say that if that's the only mic that you can actually make because of your
Whatever.
circumstances with
Life.
a car or life, just life, and you have to pay money so you have to pay a minimum of like $15 every week.
Every week, at least.
Just to
And that's you only doing once.
just to get 5 minutes in practice.
Yeah.
So it's fucking annoying.
But that's
to me.
sacrifices, right? Those are the things that you gotta weigh out and do.
It makes your story that much doper. Like I used to pay this much every week to get up there.
yeah, but these are gonna be the things that you sit around at episode 1500 and you're like, yo, remember when we didn't make it? Remember we were paying $5 and paying $30 for beer?
Look at us now, same spot.
Look at us now. I don't even pay $5.
I
and
sneak
it's
in.
$40 beer.
I sneak in. Oh man.
Yeah, I think who said it? I think it was Donald Rollins that said some shit like that. And that was the first time I actually seen him be serious. He was like, "You got to be comfortable being broke."
Yeah.
I'm cool with being broke. I just don't want to pay shit.
Yep.
Like I'm cool with going to like a Dangles or driving somewhere else, and it was like, "Hey, do you want to sign up?" Cool, no fee. Just go there, do your time. You
I
leave
love Dangles.
It's a nice spot because it's really intimate.
Like I'm not talking about like the comedy at Dangles.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the establishment
Oh yeah.
because I went there. I found it. A friend of mine was like, "Yo, we're gonna go birthday dinner at a spot named Dangles." I was like, "That's a weird name."
Yeah.
Oh, that's a strange name, my man. And we ended up going there, and it was just us 3 at the bar, and like we were talking with the owner and shit. He was so cool. He was hooking us up with food and just like good conversation. Like if you ever get a chance to sit and talk with James, the owner of Dangles, bro, that's a great guy. He's supportive. He loves us. He is a great, great dude. And we were talking, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out things to get people, in here." He's like, "I got karaoke coming on Fridays." I was like, "Have you ever thought about having comedy?" He goes, "I don't know any comedians." I was like, "Hello, Manny Sierra, comedian." And he goes, "Word?" He goes, "You want to do something here?" I was like, "If you let us, yeah, absolutely." And we started that week. And we've never stopped. We've been there. We just hit a year.
That's what's up. Congrats, man.
And he constantly, he texts me, checks in on me. He yelled at me one time for paying him for my food. And I'm like, "James, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad, dog.
I didn't know I was there. Let me call my mom."
I'll never buy a drink there again.
But
Cause the motherfucker,
at Dangles?
Yeah, I'll never order a drink there
Got
again.
you fucked up.
Nah, cause I remember one time like I paid with cash and the motherfuckers gave me like coins back. I was like every time I buy a drink or a shot, it's like flat fee. Like, oh, it's $8, $5. It's never like, oh, it's $5.39 or some shit. I gave the motherfucker like some money. He gave me back coins. I was like, what this shit, man?
That just means he wasn't charging you tax.
Hey, charge me tax. I don't want jingle in my pocket. I don't want that shit.
We're in a coin shortage, man. You keep those.
Fuck you. Keep me in your goddamn register.
When everything collapses, you'll still have silver.
I got these shingles, son.
This ain't no arcade. I don't know quarters.
Word.
I miss arcades.
I do so bad.
God, I miss arcades.
Good ones.
There's a barcade.
I've never been to Barcade.
Never been there?
Nah.
It's fun.
But it's like one every 100 miles, though.
Yeah.
They got a good variety.
What
of
what
old
they got in
school
there?
games.
Yeah, it's
If you want an arcade, go to fucking Dave and Buster's or something.
Yeah, even that.
They got
Nah,
up-to-date
what I wanna
games. Barcade, you might play like Punch-Out or some shit.
Nah, they got Marvel
see,
vs.
I like-
Capcom. They got
might
the
play
OG shit in
Virtua
there.
Yeah, see,
Fighter.
I like those things. I like the Ninja Turtles one.
Yeah, they got that in there.
They got the X-Men in there,
Yeah,
Simpsons.
I want
that
to
type
feel
stuff.
like I'm at a laundromat. You know
Four-
what I'm saying?
They got four-way Pac-Man.
They got Mortal
That's
Kombat.
wild.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
Mortal Kombat 2.
They got They got Dance Dance Revolution.
Nah, they ain't got that. They ain't go that.
See,
Oh,
it's
that
not-
would be crazy.
It's not an arcade if you don't got that weird kid doing DDR.
Yeah,
Yep,
weird,
all
weird
day.
Asian with his hand on the thing, just going
Yeah,
All day.
but he's doing the foot thing and he's next in line. He's not even on the thing. He's just
Yeah.
remembering what he's
Warming
got to
up.
be doing.
You got to memorize.
getting limber.
Yeah,
if I get
stretching.
money, if I get money, that's one thing I'm doing. I'm
Dance?
No, nigga.
You opening up a DDR bar?
Hey, you laughing? That shit might make some money. No, I want to open up an arcade though,
Right.
like an actual like what I remember FYE
Arcades,
used to be, and stuff
fucking
like that.
Smiles.
Yeah, man, I would love that.
I missed that shit.
We got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Pretty much it. Manny, what you got coming up next coming weeks? Or
I got a
so?
roast battle
Roast-
next Saturday.
Roast Saturday. This Saturday.
Next
This will be out
Saturday.
Wednesday, so this Saturday.
This Saturday at Milford Point Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's tickets available.
Yeah, I think it's
there's
like
a link.
$10.
There's a link.
Yeah.
You can watch a murder,
Massacre.
and you can watch people who say they like each other say some almost racist shit to each other,
Yeah.
which is pretty good. And you're coming, right?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
there.
it's cool. And then I have a show, my first show back, October 27th, and that's all the information I have. I just know it's October 27th, and it will be produced by Filthy Comedy.
Okay.
I just don't know any other details yet.
So more than likely it's gonna be in the Hartford area.
Yeah, it's going to be real far from me.
Far.
So go to that show so they can pay me to drive back to Bridgeport.
Matter of fact, Filthy Comedy. Aisha.
Yeah.
She was just at the show I went to on Friday.
Where at?
At Riverwalk.
Riverwalk.
Yeah.
Have I been there? Been to Riverwalk?
That was the Pat Oates show. So
Yeah, they didn't have another spot in Derby or Ansonia he was doing shows at.
Yeah, it was right down the street.
Like
from
another
here.
bar?
It's right down the street from here. Actually, it's called Guy's Restaurante or some shit.
Nice.
That was the show I was supposed to do. That guy.
I like
Handsome
going
as
and
fuck.
doing. Have you done like an open mic where the people there didn't know there was going to be comedy?
No,
Those are awesome.
wanna-
Yo, there's nothing better than like everyone's like at the bar having conversation, and then someone goes up and they're like, "Hey, welcome to the comedy show," and everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
I can't wait
I'm
to
with
do
my
that shit.
mother. Like,
Well, your mother about to hear something about some pussy.
This is their anniversary.
your mother about to hear about some dick.
Anniversary. Your mother got that wop, huh? So yeah.
What do you got coming up? What do you guys got going on?
Shit. Nothing. Fucking thing.
Hell yeah, the music cut out and everything. Crazy.
Nothing.
Nothing.
More interviews, more guests.
Oh yeah, how many episodes are you guys on?
This is
248
248 right now.
248. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just hit 26.
26.
25. 26 is this week. And I'll figure out who it's going to be.
Might do the solo ones. I like the Bill Burr-esque podcast thing that you do, where you just talking to yourself and just.
Oh, those are so hard.
Yeah, it's weird as hell.
It's
but
crazy.
But once you do it,
you called him Bill Burr?
because that's the only person I know that does that. He's on a podcast by himself. Every now and then his wife comes on and he'll have a guest.
I'll tell you who inspired me to do it.
Who?
Theo Vaughn.
Oh, okay.
Theo Vaughn's solo podcast. When you get past him talking like the really outrageous, crazy
Unnecessary
hillbilly shit,
Yeah.
he gets so like
Introspective.
and
Yeah.
interpersonal. And I'm like, we need more of that.
Yeah.
We need more people showing you it's all right to just talk.
Yeah.
And I tried to come up with topics for the last one because like it was crazy because the solo episodes reminded me of when I first started stand up because I would walk up on stage with this note card and I'm like, this is 7 minutes. And then it'd be 2 minutes in and I'm done. And I'm like,
It's not 7 minutes.
I don't know what to do.
so I'm trying to make them a little longer. I made 30 minutes the last one, so that was an extra 10 minutes. So we'll see. Maybe I will do a solo one this week.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I've been trying to think about if I should do that as well, but
Yeah, just do it.
I don't know because I didn't rebranded my other podcast maybe like 2-3 times already.
Yeah, this is my third attempt at a podcast.
Third attempt.
Yeah,
What happened with the first two?
just stopped.
Just
Yeah, I just
wasn't fun. Stopped it.
no, it just like I was just like nah, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to figure out what to do. But then I did have the other podcast was a wrestling podcast that we do
okay.
sporadically. But I finally found a group of guys that I can
Do
this with because like not like the other group of guys were great. They were just all busy. They were so busy, and then one of them just had a baby, and he's like, "I don't know if I'm gonna have." It's like, dude, don't worry about it. Like it's they ain't going nowhere. Whenever you want to come by, like come on.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start that back up again.
Yeah, I tried to get Harry to do a wrestling podcast, and it almost worked.
He's one of my 4.
Okay. Oh, so you snatched him up already. Cool.
He was the original one.
Now, well, yeah.
Harry was on. So it's called the Good Brothers Podcast, and we had done. I think we did like 4 or 5 episodes of just like we were trying to figure out what we were.
What the vibe was.
Yeah, because we didn't want to do like a weekly, like let's just review Raw or SmackDown and shit. And Harry is like that's Mr. WrestlePedia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like the Rain Man of wrestling.
I've known Harry since about 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah, if you throw like a bunch of toothpicks on the floor, Harry's like, if you look right here, it's WrestleMania 3 where Hulk Hogan slammed Andre.
Fucking crazy.
I jokingly said that he was like Rain Man, and I was like, yeah, if you name any year, Harry can tell you who was the world champion.
Yeah.
And like my friend was like 95 or 94, and he goes, well, that was good year. He goes, it was Bob Backlund, it was Bret Hart, and then it was Diesel. And I was like, you're lying. And I Googled, I'm like, God damn, he's right.
got 'em all.
He's fucking right. But yeah, he can name them all.
Yeah,
that dude's great.
I tried to get him to do a podcast. I think it was 2018, 2019, something like that.
Oh damn, you might have been no, I had him in 2017.
Yeah. And then,
We were doing Good Brothers in 2017.
and then
Damn
the
it!
guy I tried to pair him with, I guess he fucked it up.
Yeah.
Oh
And
no!
then it just never happened.
What a dick!
Yeah. He's actually another wrestling fanatic that I know. So I was like, he's like, I didn't think anybody knew more about wrestling until I met him. I was like, I got the perfect nigga you should meet.
Yeah.
I'm like, Harry is him. Him is Harry.
And then you realize they're
Talk.
fucking enemies.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what happened behind it because when we met,
was cool, man.
when they met, everything was cool. They was talking wrestling. I just faded to the back like, hey, let me get a drink. Why them niggas geek out over that? And then I guess something happened behind the scenes and it just didn't work. But I think they made up since then. So.
No, I don't know. I think that other dude was like, yeah, I think the best version of NWO is when they let Virgil in.
Oh hell no! What, Dennis Rodman? Like, what?
Wait, you know that they're making a movie about that.
Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman.
yeah.
I'm very excited.
Makes sense.
Him in Vegas,
Yeah.
the Vegas night. I think Jonathan Major's supposed to play him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah. I'm
Wait, it's
here for
about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because that's
shit.
what it was.
I thought it was a biopic on Dennis
No,
Rodman.
it's about Dennis Rodman deciding, hey, you know what?
I'm going
to beat up Hulk Hogan.
I'm gonna wrestle.
I'm going to go beat up DDP.
While in the playoffs.
And then Karl Malone was like, hold on.
I'm coming too.
Hold on. He's like, do preteens watch this? What's your demographic?
13-year-olds, huh?
How young do Jay?
Was that TV 14? Ah, man.
Right on the cusp. How I like him. How I like him. Karl Malone's a piece of shit.
Yeah, they don't talk about that enough. I don't think.
We don't.
No, no,
care.
they don't. They don't talk about that enough, how he was a disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah. I think it was like 95 fucking 13-year-old. Like, what you doing, dog?
It's like, damn, nobody talks about it, and you didn't even win a championship. Are you fucking kidding me?
He wasn't even Jordan nice to get away with
damn
this.
it.
You want to talk about conspiracy theories? I think Karl Malone might be LeBron's dad.
Damn.
Like in some weird way. Cause
How old was his
I've
mom
never-
back then?
I don't know. But I've never seen a nigga that fast,
Yeah.
that big, that strong, that agile. And I was like, what other nigga in the NBA could that have
It's
been?
similar to that.
Karl Malone's just about the same size.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, I think LeBron's mom might have aged out.
maybe.
Old DiCaprio'd.
She was
I think Michael Jordan's Jimmy Butler's dad.
that could
I
be
think
too.
everybody thinks that.
That's a fact. That's a real thing.
Anthony Edwards.
No, just Jimmy.
Yeah, just him. Yeah.
Just Jimmy.
Motherfucker, he got a lot of sons out here.
He's got an unknown origin story.
Yeah.
Just randomly showed up on a white woman's doorstep at 13. And she goes, can I help you? And he's like, Mom. And she goes, all right, we're going to be rich.
Yep.
Just fucking 6'4" and just
black
potential.
basketball.
Yeah.
He showed up at 13, 6'8". She goes, here's a basketball. Son.
Yeah. Like, oh, come on in, babe. It's cold.
And Jimmy's like, no, Mom, I want to be a scholar. And she said, shut up.
Fuck up, dribble his ball.
Just shut up and dribble.
Shut
He
up
went,
and
all
dribble.
right.
Alrighty then.
Ray had a great joke about LeBron not knowing how to read. Did you ever hear that joke?
No.
It was some joke about how Space Jam sucked and that they were like LeBron James on there and he couldn't read. And he's like, damn, maybe LeBron James should have just shut up and dribbled. I was like, damn, Ray, that's brilliant.
I mean, he'd be on the same page of the book.
Yeah, I
Like,
see, yeah.
That's the thing, too. He be on
Front
page
page of every book.
Okay, but is he just a really fast reader and we only catch him on a new book?
Or maybe he's just a fucking liar.
Because you know who
Why
I
would-
found out read a lot and it blew my mind? Kane.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like a scholar or some shit.
Yeah, him and Raven apparently used to have like competitions to who could read the most on
Yeah.
tours. And I'm like, these are two people I didn't know knew how to read.
Yeah. I used to really believe those storylines when I was young.
No, facts.
Yo.
That was. I really thought that was Undertaker's brother and shit.
That
You
is
know what I mean?
that's the greatest lie ever told.
Facts.
I was hurt.
His brother? He was in the fire.
He has
he
a
survived.
Yeah, like,
He survived the fire.
how did he decide he wanted to wrestle too?
Yeah.
Crane, your brother is alive.
How did he overcome all those burns and physical limitations?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had black muck on his face.
Yeah.
That shit was
Fucking
wild.
Mike
That's a
Myers
wild ass
esque ass.
scene.
You just don't say shit. He just slam people.
Just wrestle.
Yeah, he just point and just, he
Y'all
just
remember
do
when?
shit.
Y'all remember when he said "suck it" for the first time?
Yeah, suck
Yeah.
it.
Like, suck it. And I was like, oh, he's a fucking robot mom. He's a robot mom.
Oh man,
Oh,
I miss wrestling. Maybe I should start watching
I'm
wrestling.
telling
Yeah, you
yo,
should.
it's not like it was, but you know,
Yeah,
just
it's not.
watch it, man.
You know, just get Peacock.
It's a soap opera for men.
Yeah.
Get Peacock and watch it from the.
beginning? Yeah.
You know what got me back into it? Watching all those podcasts when they tell the real shit that was going
I
behind.
love
Yo,
that stuff.
JR's grilling with JR is the most funniest shit. And Jim Cornette,
Jim Cornette is going to give himself an aneurysm.
he is. He is. He
That
hates
dude
Vince Big Russo.
He hates wrestling. He says he loves wrestling. That dude hates
Yeah, he hates
wrestling.
I'm tired of him talking about the Midnight Express.
That's
I'm
like
tired of that
those.
shit.
That's like those guys who are like, I love women, but then they're like, women are whores. It's like, no, you don't love women, dude.
He just hated now because it's more entertainment. There's no
Yeah.
kayfabe. I get it, but you know.
And he hates fat people. He hates them, dude. He's like, Kevin Owens, you fat piece of shit. Like,
Most people do.
He came up in a different era to where like kind of like
Everybody
the
was-
Vince thing.
everybody was steroided up and beating their wives.
Yeah,
like,
that.
Crossfading them.
No, don't do it.
rabid.
Oh yeah,
That man is rabid.
oh yeah. I forgot to announce. Thursday at Tribus Beer, I'll be hosting a Zelda trivia night.
Oh,
If
shit.
anybody wants to come to that,
Ooh. I don't know anything about Zelda.
You don't.
No,
mean-
Breath of the Wild was the first one I played.
Oh,
so
shit.
you could just come there.
Yeah,
and
because I was
geek
like,
out.
this looks really cool.
Yeah.
And all my friends were like, I'm getting Breath of the Wild. And I didn't have any Switch games. And I was like, yeah, me too.
Oh my god, I'm one of them now.
I just want to fit in. And I figured it would get me hooked. Because
Yeah.
like when Skyrim first dropped, all my friends were like, I'm getting Skyrim. I'm like,
Yeah,
I played the first one.
Yeah. Like all the Elder Scrolls.
And then I played it and I went,
I
and
understand.
then like 11 years later, I was
Still
like,
playing it.
I walked out of my bedroom and I had a beard. I'm like, what the fuck?
The light.
I was like,
I am the Dovahkiin.
I started speaking dragon. I was like, what the fuck?
False order. Nah.
Yeah,
I was like, my mom's talking shit. I'm like, false roll down.
So yeah, check out Instagram best trivia ever and see date, time, place. It's free, so just pop the fuck up. Also, my boss just had twins, and he named one of them Owen Austin after
Owen Hart.
Hart and Steve Austin.
Austin.
I respect
That's
it.
pretty cool.
He's a big wrestling fucker. I forgot to.
I'm glad he named it after the good heart.
Yeah. So I forgot to actually put him and Harry on text because I wanted him to do something together. He used to work in the WWE. He used to do merch and shit like that.
Oh,
so
shit.
Ooh, spicy.
hopefully I can
I
connect y'all.
keep
and
forgetting that Bill
him
is
and
here.
You,
Oh,
y'all,
yeah, I know.
I
BST
keep
and
fucking forgetting.
y'all
Yeah.
could do something. So
It's a Connecticut-based business type shit.
Yeah,
We forgetting
yeah,
about that
you
all
know,
the time.
just
Yo,
connect
I
people.
work right down the street from it, so I get on the highway. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Never remember that.
Always.
I just never remember that. I don't know why.
My cousin of mine is working as an electrician in there, and he's like, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, damn.
I can imagine a story.
I was like, what does it look like? He goes, I can't tell you.
I can't say shit.
I was like, come on. He
They'll
goes,
kill me.
NDAs.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, Stephanie walked by. I'm like, for real? He goes, I can't tell you.
yeah, I wonder if he's seen any of that Vince shit. What, them allegations that's going on.
Oh, we all know that was happening.
I mean, we know what's happening, but to see it.
Yo,
No, that's
anyone,
Get out of my office.
anyone who was shocked at that is
Not even.
No, he's a white man with power. Of course, he was fucking.
Interns and whatnot, whatever he's doing.
What?
it wasn't interns.
Oh,
It was
I thought you said
contracted
entering.
women.
Yeah.
Something. I was about to say, what are you talking about?
No, I said interns or something.
He was
whatever.
entering facilities.
Entering
Yeah.
interns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Entering interns.
Mhm.
What else?
Oh, we have the next BST show
What's that?
is in November. November. God, they're gonna hate me. 12th.
Okay.
I believe it's a Friday. It's gonna be called. Oof, I'm the worst. It's a benefit show
Mm-hmm.
for our general manager.
Okay.
We're gonna raise some money up for childhood diabetes.
Okay.
We got some great matches. Diabetes. Those commercials were great. William Bromley, R.I.P.
That man dead now.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope he.
I would assume so.
I hope for the sake of the R.I.P. I just put out that he is, and I didn't put bad juju on that man.
He had diabetes
Now,
like 40
see,
years ago.
Why y'all ain't talk about him? He did Death Note to somebody.
He ain't got
Why
the
you ain't
powers
see-
yet, though.
Yeah, but he ain't doing it like consistently.
Yeah.
consecutively.
We've lost too many.
Yeah, and you
This
didn't
year.
kill a rock. He didn't kill the Rock's dad. So.
Yeah.
Wait, who'd you kill?
The Rock's
He killed
dad.
the
You
Rock's
killed
dad.
Rocky Johnson?
Yeah.
I killed like 7 people.
You're the reason we got that stupid TV show, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Young Rockstar.
Harry said it's 11-11
kinda like
united
that,
by 1.
Yeah, Harry. I knew he would come in clutch
fuck Harry come from out of nowhere.
I don't know.
Type 1.
because he knows when I give wrong information.
He can just feel it. In the air, like,
Harry is my autocorrect.
Type 1 benefit show.
Yeah, type 1 benefit show, collaborative effort.
Mm.
We're going to have some banging shows, banging wrestling matches. We put on an absolute banger on Friday. If you missed it, you suck.
I gotta be sure to check that out, man. I gotta make time.
Yeah, follow BST Wrestling on all social media because they're way more interesting than my Instagram.
Right. So you don't want people to follow you at all.
Follow Yup is a podcast.
Yep. Just do that.
And then if you find me from there, you can follow me too.
Yeah.
But I don't post much. I get yelled at for it. I hate social media.
Why you get yelled at by like other comics?
Nah,
and stuff?
my girlfriend is she's very social media savvy. She's new to it, but she's an artist. But she's constantly go follow her. Teal Surreal Art.
Teal Surreal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably fucked that up. Harry autocorrect.
have the right one.
Harry autocorrect me in the chat.
Actually, it's Kimberly Art now.
But she's an incredible artist. And she's always like posting up reels and stuff. She's like, you need to be better. And I'm like, nah, I'm not.
I don't know how.
I'm just being myself. So I'm trying to post fucking clips and be fucking good at it. But
That's cool, man.
and
Motivate your man. See?
yeah, ladies, motivate your man because we suck.
Yeah.
You guys are way more motivated than us. Yeah, okay, sure. We have all the power and make more money, but you guys are motivated.
Yeah.
And we need that.
Definitely.
But I mean, if you want to follow me, I think it's the Maltapoppy on Instagram.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
It might be an underscore. I don't know. Can't remember.
Or maybe it's just Maltapoppy. It's one of those. It's vice versa on Twitter. It's the opposite because somebody
It'll be
took
in the description of this fucking
Somebody took
pod.
and I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
It'll be in the
you.
fucking description of the podcast.
Yeah.
So
All the info.
yeah. So Manny, man, appreciate you for coming through.
I
man.
appreciate you guys. This is dope. This is fun as hell.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We do a thing called picks, right? So whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, TV, movies, whatever the fuck, we tell the people comic book you're reading, we give it to the people and let them do what they will with that information. So
Okay.
do you have a pick for
All right.
the people?
All right. TV shows I'm watching. I just finished the newest season. What We Do in the Shadows is absolutely hysterical.
Yeah.
What's that on H? It's not
It's
on
on
FX. It's an
it's on
FX
FX,
show,
but I watch
but
it on Hulu
Hulu.
because I don't have cable.
Gotcha.
Because the cable companies are a scam.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Music, I just listen to everything. Just listen to music. Like I don't care what your genre is. Just listen to music. It makes the world go round.
Definitely.
Books. I'm currently reading. What the hell is it called? Adult Children of Emotionally Unavailable Parents. And I heard about it on a podcast, and it is very insightful on just a lot of things that I've dealt with and has helped me grow a lot and learn to forgive people. Because if you really think about it, when our parents were raising us,
They were kids.
they were the same age we are now, and I would not know how to take care of a family right now. I got 3 cats, and I'm like, fuck, y'all better help each other.
Figure it out.
So, like, it's just learning to be okay and know it's not your fault that they were just learning too. Movies, go see the fucking Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah.
Hell fucking yeah.
Go
Drop
see
a bomb on that shit.
Go see the Ninja Turtle movie like 7 times. That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
And I watched The Sopranos way too much, so always watch The Sopranos. Are you not a Sopranos guy?
The last season, it was like,
No,
what the fuck was this?
We don't talk about last season.
What happened to the Russian?
Dawson
What happened to the Russian in the woods?
Mind your business. That's what happened to the Russian in the wool. Gabagool happened to the Russian in the wool.
No, I just got to the point to where it was certain storylines to where that shit went nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you were looking for a good show when it was
Where'd
just
Fabio
mafia.
go?
When it was mafia shit.
Where'd Fabio go? Where'd he go?
Again. Mind your business.
I remember we was actually going to do a podcast on the Sopranos.
Yeah, I really wanted to do
we
it.
watched it fucking 15 years too late as black people. It was like, all right,
Kind of racist.
it's racist.
No, ain't no kind of.
No,
No,
it's super
Yeah.
racist.
I expected to be racist as hell.
Ain't no
but it's
kind
just
of.
like,
Did you fucking shines?
yeah,
You know what I didn't expect from The Sopranos on the first? All that mental health talk.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
went,
Oh,
what are-
yeah.
I
Oh,
went,
yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, ahead of his time.
like if he didn't try to fuck his therapist, is this really?
Oh, he did.
Oh, he didn't try.
He did.
Knock
She
the
was a
walls
minute.
down.
Dude, a wise
no,
man
not
once.
the second therapist, the first one.
Yeah, he
Wise
was like,
man.
no, he did.
Wise man once said,
He
"Do
tried
or
to,
do
but
not."
she
There
wasn't
is
He
no
tried
try.
to. I'm talking about the one that offed herself.
Oh,
That one.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
talking
Yeah.
about the first one with the glasses,
Yeah.
not the other one he went to.
Oh, she.
no,
he tried,
no,
he
she was
tried
a
to, but she
patient,
was.
wasn't she?
Yeah, she was
no,
a patient.
the
and a
patient
psychiatrist.
killed herself.
Yeah, patient killed herself.
Yeah,
yeah.
That wasn't her. His
And he was
therapist.
fucking her too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He fucked her too.
yeah,
Tony Soprano.
yeah.
He definitely fucked Melfi. Hell yeah, he fucked Melfi.
What season was that?
You gonna make me rewatch it?
no, he didn't.
I don't think he did. I think he wanted to, and then I
Yeah.
think
Oh, that was a dream sequence.
yeah, and then,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then he stopped
yeah.
going to therapy because she rejected him, and then he
Yeah.
got mad. It was like, nigga, ain't you married?
Yeah, right.
He got mad because you
mean, that
motherfucker
didn't stop
told him he was married.
They stop him.
He was like, no, Tony, it's a client. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Wait. Speaking of that shit, did you guys see? It was like a TikTok or something, and it was like this dude. It was this black guy. He's holding his phone. He's filming this girl, and she's like, "But I don't know why you out here talking to other bitches." He goes, "You literally have a boyfriend."
Yeah, I
He's
saw
like,
that.
"I'm the side dude." She goes,
Oh,
"Nah,
yeah.
but you got me out here looking stupid."
Crazy, yeah.
He goes, "You have a boyfriend."
And it's not me.
And she was getting so mad. She goes, "No, we're not talking about him now." He goes, What are we talking about?"
Yeah, she's.
And I'm like, "That's insane."
That has to be a skit, right? Because that
You
can't
think,
be real.
You
hope
think
so.
it would be?
I hope
Because
it's a skit.
because her brain is not there.
Oh,
Cause she
keep living, my nigga.
Yo, she was mad.
You think it would not be?
It gets crazy.
I was just saying, she was mad at him for whatever. It was like, dog, you have a boyfriend, and
Yo.
it's not me.
Yo,
You ain't never loved your side more than your main.
That's not the point. She was just mad
It
at
is
him.
the point.
Well, nah, she was mad at him for like just doing whatever.
I love this bitch I ain't supposed to be with. Amazing.
Don't get mad at him for living his life.
I'm just telling you.
She
what
mad at him.
happens.
She's like, you got me looking crazy because he fucking other people, but they're not together.
I'm just telling you what happens. from
They're
time
not
to
in a
time.
relationship.
I know that.
That's some crazy shit.
But people fall in love with their sides.
Well, I think that's the problem.
Well,
I don't
fall in
think
love.
you're supposed to be doing
Fall in
that.
love with your boyfriend, nigga.
That's the problem. That's why you're here.
You know what it is? Pick better partners.
That too.
He's safe. You're fun.
Pick a better partner.
That too.
I think we've all kind of been there. Well, speak for myself. Cool.